Good morning, everybody.
Good morning on this International Women's Day 2022.
Welcome, everybody. We take a little time for everybody to come in. It's still a little bit early, so take your time to arrive in the fields of today. And it's been working on us already since yesterday in such a strong way on all levels. So
we have this special opportunity to celebrate women and the feminine. And it's also Petra's birthday today.
Yay.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah. It's such a privilege to have my birthday with all of you this morning and to share this deep, deep wish for peace on earth all together. So it's great to have you here. And we're going to make a beautiful, beautiful morning with this session all together. So thank you for being here.
Yeah, we're sorry our invitation for this meditation was sent out a little late. So we're really happy that you found us, even on such late notice. The larger the field, the more we can contribute, of course, to making this shift to peace on earth.
Yeah, and feel free to share this video because we feel in these very special times at the moment it's so important that we reach as many people as possible to do the work of peace and alignment with what really is. So feel free to share the video with anyone you feel called, yeah?
And if there's anyone who is new here today, then please only take what resonates. We say this over and over again. We offer you from our heart, our knowledge, what we know, and if it resonates, then wonderful, and if it doesn't, then just let it go.
Yeah, that's the way of the mystic, the way of the mystery schools. Mm-hmm. And we have a little bit of news where we are excited about, and many of you have found their way already to the school, to this special place we created, which is the Temple of the One Heart. And we have this incredible chamber there on Constellation, where many of you already participated also last Sunday, to be in the field of consolation that we are in such a need of. And this month, we will be opening another chamber there, which is going to be the Sacred Chamber of Healing. There are going to be two activities happening in the Sacred Chamber of Healing. And one is the individual chamber. It's a space you can book for individual healings. And you are going to be supported by a group of 8 people from our community for a specific healing. So, and the other initiative is what we call the Sophia Christ Healing Circle, which will be led by Anna and me. It's a global healing initiative, which will take place approximately once a month. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we will be posting more details on both of these healing spaces later today or tomorrow. So you know the dates, and you are more than welcome to join us in the Temple of the One Heart, yeah?
And we also have a few spaces still left in 2 workshops that are coming up, starting March 25th. One is called Solarizing the Divine Human, and the second one is on galactic citizenship. So if you're interested in either of those workshops, then there's information, I think, underneath on this page.
Yeah.
You're most welcome.
Yeah, you're most welcome. We're excited about these new steps in the mystery school and also bringing it into the world in the way of the mystery school, because that is such a difference from traditional education. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on. And there is so much to say about what is going on, as we are already on this incredible wave now for a couple of years, or maybe I should say decennia or era. But it's really getting to a point. And we know that there are a lot of people in a whole new wave of stress at the moment in this time. And we wanted to say that we have done 2 lives on this page over the last week that you can view, to help you feel more anchored and stabilized. Mm-hmm. Because whatever is happening in the outside world, it's very, very important that we stay anchored and stabilized so we can be connected to our inner a voice and listen to what is really said there, not being distracted by a voice from the outside, from someone else that is not connected to your truth. Yeah.
So yeah, we encourage you really to stay on your inner path, in your inner knowing, because we do need to anchor in this knowing. This is where the truth of our path comes from the inside. So this is a difficult time for humanity, but it's not going to last forever. It's really a time of great purification, which will lead us to a whole new chapter in our human existence. We have come to do this great work of transformation together. It's really, we say it over and over, but it's a great privilege to be here, to experience the entirety of this transformation. So it's a way of remembering our position when the going gets really tough.
And it is so important to stay together.
Mm-hmm.
We say this over and over again. Really look for people who are connected with you in the heart, because it is a time to truly stay together and to create a collective space of peace, as light beacons, as peace beacons almost. Because when there is a battle outside, or if there's a war outside that is now coming to the surface, remember, it can only be there when there's a war inside of humanity. So it is really coming to the surface now for purification of the illusion of separation. Yeah. And it can be very intense to be part of these stories, no doubt about it. Yeah. And it is our work, those who are in the process of awakening, dedicated to this work, consciously being able to do the work, to be witnessing it, to anchor it in a field of peace, holding space for this purification to happen in the most gentle possible way for all.
That's a big prayer.
That's a big prayer. Yeah. And be careful to not be seduced into choosing sides, because in that way, spiritually, we amplify that field. Because in our work in the inner and the outer realms, what is necessary is to stay aligned in the field of oneness within ourselves. Yeah, so really be in that middle point, in that 0 point, that emptiness, because the creation is happening at the moment in a big way, big way coming from our heart space.
There's a really telling quote by Sadhguru. He says, our inner atmosphere must be ruled by us and only by us. And only then we can call ourselves human. What does that say? That's a really big statement, but it's exactly as we feel it. The Hopi have talked about human evolution having various stages. The first stage being evolution through the consciousness of the mineral, the rock. The second one through the consciousness of the plant. The third stage through the consciousness of the animal. And now we are moving into the consciousness of the human. So we are learning that the anchoring happens within ourselves, and that we become our own rulers from within ourselves, our own masters within ourselves. We are in a steep learning curve right now.
Yeah. A little bit more on today, maybe, on this very special day, International Women's Day. We will be celebrating in our hearts the feminine energy rising in both women and in men. It's a perfect day today to truly and deeply connect to oneness consciousness, to the communion of the divine feminine and the divine masculine within. And let's celebrate in our hearts the new golden era of consciousness of the one, the pure and the liberated one. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're dedicating this day to Mary Magdalene in our meditation and in our thoughts. Yeshua talked about her as she has seen the all and has known the truth of herself, the truth of the I am. She has become the completion of completion.
Yeah.
So on this special day, we really honor her. Yeah.
She is one of the greatest spiritual teachers the world has ever known, we feel, in recent history, Mary Magdalene. And of course, she overlights all the work we're doing. And her gospel, describing the way of love, is a living gospel for awakening into communion of the one. And Mary Magdalene's story is the story of anyone who has been suppressed and persecuted, women and men. It's a story that teaches us that the truth cannot be indefinitely suppressed, and that truth shall inevitably always win. Let's keep that in our hearts in any time we live. And we know that it is happening, and we know that the light is everywhere already. This is there is a very specific purification battle going on, and that is to be witnessed and to stay into our hearts in a very deep anchored way. Remember that every moment of the day, and we are here with you. We're holding the fields. Every time we meditate, we are here in this incredible place that is so strong. It's such a strong portal, such a strong light field. We always pray with you somewhere in our field, and we know that that is reaching out and spreading out over the world with all of you. We're deeply grateful you're with us and holding the field and amplifying the fields. So thank you for that. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, I think that we can start now.
There we go.
We may have a little bit of a longer meditation today.
Okay, we're going to get preparing ourselves for the meditation now. So, and as said, and when you are new with us, take what resonates and let the rest just pass. Yeah. So prepare yourself for this meditation. It's a meditation that will move us more deeply into the state of peace for all of humanity. So find a position in which you can follow this journey in a relaxed way. Find a position where you can be present and alert. And allow your physical body to move out of any tension or pressure. And as you're doing so, feel if this position gives you the possibility to breathe deeply and freely, and that your physical body is free of tension and pressure. If there's still something you feel you want to adjust, please do so. And while your body is finding its perfect position, we move into the space of silence inside of us. And in this movement, we tap into the field of deep care that is surrounding us. And we recognize this sphere as the spirit of the Divine Mother, who is with us here today to nourish us all. And in this beautiful field, we will now connect to the light beings who are here to guide us today. We welcome Mary Magdalene and her beloved Joshua. We welcome Sophia, the Divine Mother of all. And we welcome Archangel Gabriel and the angelic realms that have come here today to support our work and to protect us and to amplify our field all together. Take a moment to connect deeper with their essence and observe how your body reacts to their presence. We bring our awareness now to our breath without changing anything else. Just stay in the field as it is. And follow the flow of air as you breathe in and out. It's a soft and gentle wind that nourishes you through the rhythm of breathing. A soft wind moving in your body and out of your body. Let it be gentle and easy. And in this everlasting movement, you are moving on the winds of infinity with your breathing rhythm. In and out. In and out. At this moment, there's only you and the breath of life. And there's only presence and the flow of the eternal now. Observe the beauty of how your body naturally follows the movements of this sacred air. We call it prana, as it moves in and out of our body. It's like a dance of life, always present. And if there's still any tension in your body, witness how it is released with this flow of sacred air, the prana, through the movement of this dance. Just release it. And as you breathe in this time, move with your breath and the prana inside of your body. Just follow it with all of your awareness. Observe the flow through the nose and see how gently the diamond sparkling particles of the prana move through your entire body. And follow these diamond sparkles, full of life, life-giving energy. Follow the sparkles by your intuition and let yourself be guided. They fill your entire body. Feel how you feel nourished by life. Maybe when this is happening, you observe an inner expansion, more space inside of you. Allow it to happen while the prana moves through you. Deep relaxations in you. Surrender for this moment. And you feel now how the Divine Mother is in your fields and holding your body in a way that you can rest even deeper. Her field is of a softness that is divine. It is pure and it is full of unconditional love and care. And you surrender all your exhaustion, all your responsibility, all your weight into her field, and you rest. Know that you can always come back to her to rest even more, to be nourished. And as we are with her, we witness the presence of Archangel Gabriel and the field all around us, full of angels. And we thank the angels for their perpetual support. And we bring our attention now to our sacred heart space. It is the center space inside of us, the center space of our soul, our spark of eternal life. And we move today into this space of pure and strong violet energy. The entire space inside of us is pure violet energy. And we witness the violet flame at the center of this space. Our entire heart space is filled with the radiance of the violet flame. And we see Mary Magdalene waiting for us to be present in this journey. She's holding space for this work. And she invites us now to bring all images to the flame that are not aligned with the higher purpose of Gaia Earth. All images that you hold inside of your memory from the outer worlds. So we bring in all the images to the flame, not aligned with our higher purpose and the higher purpose of Gaia Earth. And we let all these images dissolve in the violet flame. It can be some individual images, it can be a whole collective of images. Just bring it into the flame and let it be dissolved. These images can be from personal experience, and they can be from collective experience. Anything not aligned, bring it in and let it be dissolved by the violet flame. Open yourself even further up to purify your system from any reality that is not inherently yours. Let all be purified. Any battle inside of you, any distraction, Give it to the flame. And in the center of the violet flame, all will automatically be dissolved. Observe this process without judgment. Surrender to purification. And in our inner world, we bring the entire planet Gaia Earth into the violet flame, so that all on, inside and around Gaia Earth that is not aligned with love and with light may be purified here and now. So only love in light is present on earth in all realms now. Envision Gaia Earth in the violet flame. Observe how all dissolves, that is anti-life. And see at the same time how everything that is pro-life becomes more and more radiant with the most beautiful colors and solar radiance from the inside out. And as this purification process continues, we are now ready to travel with Mary Magdalene to the temple of the One Heart. Follow her guidance. Your heart knows the way to this incredible, beautiful temple. A temple made of rose quartz. And we see, as we move, the temple rising in our inner eye with a paradisical garden around it. And we are awaited by the guardians in the garden of the sanctuary. See the entrance of the sanctuary surrounded by this incredible, beautiful garden with blooming flowers, diffusing the most divine, soft fragrance. Abounding are trees and shrubs and plants that are lending space for many birds, butterflies, and a vast assortment of other small animals and insects that support and protect the air and the plant kingdom. The earth is made of fertile brown soil, and she opens her arms wide to the elementals. Gaia opens her arms to hold them in their light and their carefree dance. And the light in the garden is imbued with softness, with love, and with all-embracing caress for the heart. So take a moment to arrive in this most beautiful place. And we witness also in this space the presence of the whales, dolphins, and all the animals from the water kingdoms. They're all present. The sense of spaciousness is uplifting. We feel it in our bodies. And each breath is expansive and nourishing. And there is a source of infinite life with pure silver sparkling water that invites all of us to drink the original crystalline drops of life. They are very gentle, soft sounds and live in the harmonious spirit of this temple, imbuing the space with gentle vibrations that embrace us as souls like softly glowing rays of a candle. And we look around in this sanctuary and we see that in the center there are several sacred chambers. And we stay all together in the garden. There is an open space where the air is filled with prana of harmony. And there is a solar light so bright that we recognize as home. Now we all find our place in the garden and we make ourselves comfortable. We find our own place. And in the center of the open space, a small altar surrounded by roses. Sketching the rays of the solar light. And we see Mary Magdalene and Joshua enter the place near the altar. And we see how they both place the golden chalice on the altar in deep contemplation. There is a deep serenity in the atmosphere. A deep silence is rising. And as we witness them, we observe that the air is filled with a divine presence, radiating from the presence of Mary Magdalene and Joshua and all the angels surrounding this garden. There is a healing energy around us that touches us all. And any healing may take place now that you long for inside of you. We breathe in and we see with our inner eye how the particles of life enter our body systems, both physically and etherically, and how these particles move into our blood. Our sacred blood is gifted with Christ particles of the white gold diamond sun. Just observe and witness the light moving into your sacred blood. It is pure light ether that connects with light ether in our blood. The light ether in our blood is being activated. It's activated in a whole new way just surrender to this beautiful gift of anointment. No need to try to understand, just allow it and surrender. We might feel some inner sensations while this is happening. And be aware that you are receiving a grand gift of life. Just observe for a few moments how these Christ particles activate the light ether in our bloodstream, in our blood. This activation will continue in deeper and deeper ways. It is like we have turned on a very specific button of life-giving force. It will enhance our sovereignty, empower us from a very deep, deep layer of inner knowing. We slowly bring our awareness to the altar and we see how Mary Magdalene and Joshua hold the golden chalice in their hands together. And they bring the chalice up while the bright sun is radiating its light beams into this cup of life. And all of its surrounding turns into white gold. And we, being present here, are embedded in this light. We receive this light, the deep field of peace. And our heart is amplifying this field. We see it growing inside out, and we send out this field of love into the world, to any place that is in need of peace. We pour our inner golden light into the fields where people and living beings are still waiting for the effusion of peace into their hearts. Pour it, share it, and move from one place to another all around Gaia. Everywhere there are people in need of this connection with the source of peace. So move towards places where you are drawn to people, to world leaders, to the kingdoms of the plants, animals, minerals, elementals. Just feel where you need to go with this golden light to share. And share it generously. As we do so, we feel the power of the Sophia Christ consciousness amplifying the union, the union of the divine feminine, soft, opening energy merging with the divine masculine, strong yet soft. And from this field of union, we request to all, may every citizen on earth align with peace. May every citizen dedicate itself to peace. May every citizen be aware of its sovereignty to choose for peace at any time. And may we all light the flame of peace in our hearts. May anything outside of the field of love and light be dissolved now. We return to the sanctuary with our attention. And in this beautiful garden awaits a gift for each and every one of us. Personally from Mary Magdalene on this special day as a token of gratitude for our dedication. So step forward and receive what it is that she is granting you in this moment, and let yourself be surprised and blessed by it. Take a moment to thank her for this, and return now slowly back with your attention into our circle with all participants participating now and in the future, and become aware of the incredible power of the circle. It holds the field of peace for Gaia Earth and all of its life. And the lights and angelic realms come in even a bigger way and surround our circle to amplify and support it. We feel the connection heart to heart, deeply anchored, always present. And we are asked to be present in a healing ceremony today. And we invite now in our circle all the wounded women who suffered or still suffer, who have been or are victims of abuse and suppression. We invite them in the circle center, and we bring in the intention of healing of all wounds. We send from our heart space infinite and unconditional love for the completion of healing. To become whole again. Mary Magdalene is in the center with them, using her mastery of the oneness ray, the Christ ray, for healing the wounds for all on earth, for those still in the realms of the earth and those who have passed and moved into other realms where they waited for this moment of grace. And she embraces all with her energetic field of love. And the field, our whole circle, is filling up with roses, the most beautiful pink roses. And their scent is filling the air. We see the women's energetic systems changing. Their inner light is growing, amplifying. And there's a new alignment inside of them, geometric structures that are aligned to the perfection of freedom. The healed women are moving from the center of the circle into the circle where we are as participants to be held in our field of love. We hold them. And we now invite in all wounded men in this circle, in the center of the circle. We all hold space and we are sending our unconditional love to the men on this earth who suffered and still suffer severe trauma, abuse, and suffering. Mary, Magdalene, and Joshua are with us, and they're healing side by side to allow healing to happen in the hearts of all wounded men. And we hold space and we wait. There's a deep field of forgiveness and unconditional love that fills the space. And we see the center filled with even more roses coming in. And their fragrance is like a living anointment. And Joshua holds up his hands in the token of peace. And the healing is completed for now. And the men move now also into our circle, and we all hold this field of love together. We feel the connection in the circle deepening and deepening. Men and women, all in this circle of love and light, dedicated to peace. We see with how many we are around the globe. There is such an expansion of love as we hold this circle consciously together. We hold each other, we know we're there. We feel the power of it. Inner power. And as the field amplifies, we feel now and we observe the effect of this inner union inside of us. And we allow the alchemy to happen inside of us. Take your time. And we ground all the energy now with Gaia Earth. We feel her under our feet or our body. We connect with her in deep gratitude. It feels safe, connected, rooted, held. And we thank her for being there always for us unconditionally, giving us all we need every day, again and again. And we feel Father Sky above us, all around us, his love for us. We thank him for his life-giving force. Mary Magdalene steps forward, asking us now to remember on this special day the women or a woman in our life that has been important for our remembering, awakening process, or giving us life. Invite that woman or those women into this circle we hold. See who comes up intuitively. This can be the woman who have birthed you or guided you and or triggered you. Invite them in the circle of recognition with unconditional love. And as they become organically part of our circle, we invite in the children living on earth now, and the children of the future. And we send them from our hearts rays of golden love, white gold rays, so they always remember we are holding them on their journey. Send our love to the children so they feel empowered, they feel seen, and they remember their true heritage. Mary Magdalene and Jeshua are with the children and with us in the center of this circle, as is Archangel Gabriel and the thousands of angels surrounding us. And we thank them deeply for their guidance always and always. We pay our respect in our own personal way to them. And we prepare ourselves now to come back, to fully come back into our physical body Witness your body for a moment from the inside out. Observe how you are sitting or lying down in the space where you are. And take a moment to reflect on the sensations of this journey inside of you and how it is filling up your physical body with a whole new experience of being anchored in your true self. Come fully back into your body. When you're ready, you can move a little bit with your body, really gently, slowly. Maybe you want to stretch a little. And when you're ready, you slowly open your eyes. Take a moment to refocus your physical eyes on something in the space where you are to really come fully back. See where you are in your earth journey, in this beautiful day together. Take a few deep breaths to fully come back and feel your body. And from here, we thank you for your presence. Thank you for being with us. We love you. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.
Namaste.